Our Four Seasons by Glenda Bird, illustrated by Luke Melanson. Long ago, long ago there was only one season. It was fall. No leaves ever grew, no grass. Everything just was brown. All the people slowly got used to it. One day the old man came into the village. No one knew who he was, and no one really cared. It happened to be a windy day, and everyone went into their teepees, eager to escape the unpleasant weather. Only the old man was left outside. He approached a new teepee. These people have quite a bit of food, and probably they have lots of extra and wouldn't mind sharing a little bit with me, he thought. There's the old man. His hair like my beard. Old. So he went up to the teepee and asked to see the wife since she took care of the food. Could I have a little food, something to drink, and a place to rest for a while? No, was the answer. We have only enough food for our family and then go away. He turned and walked away. By this time, he was getting quite cold because all he wore was a worn-out pair of moccasins and some leather clothing. He walked over to a fairly nice teepee. Surely someone here would help me, he thought. These people must have a little food and water to spare and rest for the night. Here, take this food. There is water in the river or the creek, and you can rest in the woods. Now go away, said the little old lady. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. So he ate that and walked to an old teepee. Here he asked only for a place to rest. In that teepee lived an old woman and her granddaughter. They told him that he didn't have much, but he was welcome to some food and water, and he could rest there if he wanted to. He stayed there that night. Early the next morning he left. Later the next day, when the sun was in the middle of the sky, a voice came down from the heavens. Everyone stopped what they were doing and listened. I came into your village and tested you. People hadn't much shared what they had. Some of you had extra and gave it grudgingly. Those who had most gave nothing. Suddenly, something white started falling from the sky. Some were frightened. The voice spoke again. Every year there shall be a time when white water shall come from the sky. It shall gather and will stay on the ground for many moons. It will be hard to find food. You have to break frozen water to get fresh water, and it will be very cold. This is the selfishness in your hearts. This shall be called winter. After many moons, this white water will melt, and it will become warmer. The new grass will grow, and life will start over in the plants and animals. This will be called spring. Then there shall be a time called summer. Water will be clean and clear. Food will be plentiful, and it will be warm. This is for the kindness in your hearts. After this has gone through, it shall begin again. It will continue when your children's children are here, and their children, and forever. So for every year the same thing happens, year after year, and it will always happen when your children are here, their children, and forever. About the author, this Glenda Bird. This is Glenda Bird. Glenda Bird is a Cree native Canadian who lives in Saskatchewan. She is a nurse who enjoys working with her people. As a child, she longed to hear some old legends, but it seems that the old stories have been forgotten. So Glenda has decided to write a few original stories to share with others, and Our Four Seasons is one of them. Yeah, I looked up a couple of things, and she does have a couple of books, a couple of collections. As it was kind of funny because this book here is called Collections, and this book was used by Mrs. Snyder and I way back when, about 20 years ago, at Crystal Park. So you can see here at Crystal Park. We borrowed this book. See that right there, Crystal Park School. We borrowed this book, so but they're out of use. They're dead. We do not use them anymore. So, yeah, I think Mrs. Gunderson has a few in her library too. But yeah, that's kind of cool. This is how a story. What's the word for it? How a story tells why the seasons came to be. You can remember back when we did what was it? When we did oh goodness, we did the how the crow got his colors and why the crow is black. So as you can see, Nova's made a big mess. There's Nova. See Nova? 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 Are you a good girl? Oh, she thinks she's done something bad. All right, kids. See you soon. See you soon. We had a good parade today. Had a good parade. So hopefully that'll be up on the internet. You take care. There's the monthly news. I just put it up there. There's Logan's cabin. What else is there? Oh, there's your class list. No. For next year, no, it's not. Actually, it was just our sign in and stuff. So talk to you later. See you soon. Bye bye.